What's the word, chat? Big 9 months for my boy. Daily, what's the word? Moon Man, what's good? The books, every damn day. I had a bad day yesterday to start. Shit got cracking last night. Them RBI ladders got it. Clutch, what's good? Good morning, Chicago in the chat. Good morning. That's my second home. Blessings. Appreciate the support, y'all. It's Dinger Tuesday. We about to find some spots. Dawn, what's happening? Make us some money. Y'all can see where I'm already starting on. Said, but the other day when I was watching, you said I'm going to treat this video like I'm streaming, then went into detail explaining everything. Real respect for content, love the bit that I watched. That's love. I love seeing shit like that. But y'all, before you ask, if you're new to the stream, what it do? What's up, Blocks? It's been a minute you stopped gaming, bro. No, I still be playing. I be on that cake. I'm just a casual now. I don't be wanting no smoke with nobody. I be in the cut, me and Blocks. I ain't got time to be sweating. Dinger Tuesday, we robbing the robbers. Facts. Richie Too Raw, appreciate that follow. I've been MIA so long, I ain't even know the server. Hey, oh God. So, if you're new to the stream, this is here. I'm gonna put it in the chat for y'all. Because I already know I'm gonna get asked. What's this site, Banner? What's this site? It's called Propfinder.app. There go the site right there. I just posted in the chat. Use code CUZZO, CUZZO. Say you some bread. You know I'm here for y'all. And it's a lot so that you can cover. So we're gonna go over this full slate. But again, I try to show y'all the features that it have. So we always be in home run matchups, but it just shows you can see a little bit of everything. You can see who got the highest hit streak right now, what they odds is on what book being the best book, what they batting average is against the pitcher's hand, and if they have a history against that pitcher. This looking like his streak might get broke. He ain't batting good against left-handed pitchers, and he ain't never got a hit against Freed, and Freed in this bag. Melly was good. Yeah, I seen you on them RBIs. I needed some insight on how to snipe some spots, though. You came to the right place. Y'all, if you know, you know. If you've been around since Twitter Spaces and Playback, y'all know RBI ladders is my bread and butter. I ain't gonna sit there and keep chasing no homers. Them bitches get worse and worse. I mean, you're gonna take your chances. I always tell people, like, if I'm gonna play homers, literally, that's the smallest amount of my bankroll. Get a couple in. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, you can't win a lot if you don't at least attempt, right? But that'll never be where my bankroll going every day, like majority. I don't know if y'all know. I ain't seen y'all since I hit the two-leg on Twitter 2-3 days ago. If I like you for a homer, I'm more than likely 99% of the time where I'm at with it now, I'm just taking 4 total bases. Fuck all that. I'm not about to sit here and play these games. Everything coming off the wall, everything a double. I'm going to just play 4 total bases and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I be telling y'all. You got to understand, don't sit there and die by the homer. If you hot, fuck it. If you play one lotto every day, fuck it. But I'm saying, don't just kill your bank chasing them homers. If they going for a homer, hit run, RBI, total basis, it's so many different ways that you can kind of water that down that can help you with balls that stay in play. You know what I'm saying? In the field. Because that's what it ended up being. Shit dying in the air. I don't know. Like, 3 hit run HRR is a homer. 1 homer is 4 total bases. So it's like, it's different ways of skinning the cat. Y'all know the saying, I tell them 4 total bases. Nice robbing with you. Glad for sure. So let's get into this. Again, so this is just showing y'all most homers versus pitcher. If you a person who like matchups, you will love this section. You can see which batters, like Will Benson against Slate today. He got 2 homers in 8 at-bats. And it gives you the best odds on the best book. So really pay attention to stuff that's the best odds is on FanDuel today, because you got 2 what the fuck is it called? Dinger Tuesday 50% coins. So really pay attention to stuff that's got the best odds on FanDuel, because that's where you trying to get your money at today. Most extra base hits, anything that's a double or more, double, triple homer, you can see that. Pitcher summary. I tell y'all all the time, people got different things. I like gauging by home run per nine. How many home runs you give up on average to a certain hand. These is how I know who I want to target in the slate out the gate. You know, y'all know I be about ballpark, but really like make your job easier. If you going for homers, homers aren't easy. We've seen Judge at like a 150 and don't get it that day. It's not easy. So put yourself in the best position and aim at pitchers that get rocked. It's just simple as that. Like, don't just go off names. Look at which pitchers is giving up home runs and target them. Louisiana checking in. Oh yeah, dang, I missed the intro music. It was proud of me. So make your job easier. Aim at parks that's easier to hit home runs in. That's more home run friendly. Aim at pitchers who give up homers. And this is telling you that by home run per nine. So it's like basically it's saying Slate is giving up damn near 3 homers a game on average to left-handed batters. Oh shit, what'd I just do? To left-handed batters. So you can see I'll be aiming for people that's like 2 and up. 1.8, like I can round it up to 2. So like these is who I would be targeting for left-hand batters. If I like a left-hand batter that I already looked at and they going against any of these top 5 pitchers, you more of a reason for me to be like, I might have to pull the trigger. Same righties, same thing. I would probably 188 and up. Same 1, 2, 3, 4. These top 5. If you like a right-hand batter today and they're going against any of these top 5 pitchers who got these 2+ home run per nines, those are more of a reason when you're trying to not be overwhelmed with a lot of different people you like who to pull the trigger on. I ain't even writing it no more. I let them do it. Didn't Slate just get yarded like 3 times in one game? Yeah, he did. And his shit went through the roof. His home run per nine skyrocketed. So, all right, let's start this slate. So I can tell you out the gate without even looking. I just know this ballparks. I look at it so much. Orioles have the number 1 park for home runs to lefties. So keep that in mind. Left hand. See if I still know my shit. Yep, look. Make it bigger for y'all. In the last 2 years, you can see right here, they got every plate attempt in that park by lefties. What the fuck? Yo, oh, there you go. Orioles have the number 1 park for left-hand batters to hit homers. Reds 2, Phillies 3. This is good to know because Phillies at home too. So knowing that, that's a good sign too. If you see a lefty in this game, for damn sure, he might be somebody you might think about because it's so easy to hit homers. It's easier. Damn. Hey, she talking about some seek help. So, again, if you like matchups, if you're a person on just matchups and you don't really care about going super in debt with pitches, you don't ever have to leave this home run matchup screen. You can see the pitcher. You can see how many homers he gave up on the year, how he giving them up to each hand. That sounds crazy, but and then down here, give you the best odds, but right here, last 15 exit velocity, last 15 barrel percentage. Oh shit. You could just, if you don't care about the pitches, just how they hit against hand. That's so crazy, man. I swear, like, I'm getting better at it though. I'll be low-key hearing this shit that's gonna be AO before I say it, but some shit you just don't even think till you hear it. Like, I'll be tripping. Kid in the chat. What's up, kid? I hit on Henry Davis plus 800 2 days ago on the road because of these streams. Oh yeah, that Henry Davis shit go crazy. So look, we're gonna look at Oriole side first, going against Herder. That is not the pitcher that was up there earlier. If you want to see for the full season here, they're going against a left-hand pitcher, so click lefty. The good thing about this site, if you knew, you don't have to click the pitches no more manually. It automatically know what pitches they pitch, and anything over 12%, it's going to automatically add to that specific hand. Notice he throw a four seam as well, but it's not over 12%, so they ain't added. If you want to add it, you got to add it. But anything over 12% to any hand, it'll automatically generate it now. And what you're looking for is these two to be bright green. You want to see in these last 15 at-bats that they exit velocity and their barrel is high. And look how fast you can just click through these names until you see green. You can go through a whole slate so much faster now doing this. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be Cowser. And he got the power, but he got 0 barrel. Never mind. And it's only 2 at bats. So I don't know if y'all seen anything that you want to touch. I ain't seen shit have 1 dark green, let alone 2. At least shit is insane. Facts. I seen that. So again, it's too many games. It's too many players. Never force nothing. You gonna see what I mean if you knew what you looking for. You'll know as soon as you see it. 9013, Zach McKinstry. Keep it out. Y'all know we. Boom. You know it instantly. Soon as you see it, you know. Stop. This green means stop. This ain't green mean go. This kind of green shit right here, and all down here in this individual logs, green means stop instantly. Didn't like that game for anything. I still fuck with Cowser low key, maybe in a solo. Facts. Play some straights. Ain't no wrong with making up, like I said, that life changing when you can't win it if you don't play it, but still be smart about it. Even if them your favorite 4 and you parlay them and then threw a little bit on each one of the 4 by themselves. Play it smart, because the odds going to be good enough for all you need to do is hit 1 and you in the profit. Maybe 2, depending on if you take like a Aaron Judge at less than 200. But other than that, if one of them straights hit, it'll pay for everything. So just be smart about it. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is what you're looking for. 96 average exit velocity with a 33% barrel. That's high as hell. And you can look right here. You don't even got to know what none of this shit mean. You just see a whole lot of green in his last 9 at-bats to a left-hand pitcher who pitched a curve, 4-seam, and or changeup. It's just instantly you know. The Tigers EV look good. Hey, I seen him. Glaber do. Hey, this shit look good. That shit look good. And actually, shout out to Parlay Portal. I use this site, right? But it's certain shit I'm still learning it. One of the things I'm learning, not from him, was this verse BP. This is verse the bullpen. This is dope to know too, though, in case once the starting pitcher come out, it tells you in their history against Detroit. So verse who? Who they playing? What is going on? Oh, the Orioles, right? It's telling you against the Orioles bullpen what they batting average, if they ever hit homers on this bullpen, you see that. But he got me hip to somewhere I wasn't paying attention to was the splits. Now, it's a lot of information on here, right? But the good thing about this is it actually highlights in purple the ones that matter for this specific occasion. They're on the road, so it's telling you this year, his road information. His road information. It's a night game. It tell you how he's performed this season in night games. And the one thing you can already look at is he got multiple homers on the road, multiple homers this year at night. June, he ain't got no homer yet, but you can see he green here. He got a green slug, green batting average. On Tuesdays, he actually got a homer on a Dinger Tuesday. Shit like that. Versus lefties, you know what I'm saying? So I never paid attention to these splits like that till the other day, talking to Parlay Portal. So shout out to him for that information. But where we at, Glaber? Yeah, so you can literally just go through these games and you'll just know. Like, he got the power. I can't do nothing with a 0% barrel. And if you don't know what a barrel is, it's a well-hit ball that has the perfect exit velocity. I want to say it's like over 95 miles an hour. And they got the sweet spot launch angle, like between 25 and 35. So it's like a ball that's hit with the perfect arch. It just depends on the park you in if it's going to go over the fence or not, but that's what a barrel is. So that's why barrel, you always keep hearing people talk about barrel. How often do they hit a well-hit home run type of trajectory and speed balls in a 4-hit game, right? So another thing is lefty versus righty is really nice for Glaber. Once the lineups are official, it highlights the worst spots he gives up to the lineup. Once the lineups are official, it highlights the worst spots he gives up in the lineup as well. Oh, so that's, I was wondering why these ain't purple. You talking about down here. Where he batting at, it'll turn the one that he doing today purple. Okay, got you. Yeah, I was wondering, like, why do it stop doing it here? But now, okay, that makes sense. Once the official lineups, and y'all, when the official lineups come up, these will be in order with the number next to it that it bat in. So that's good to know, too. So Dingler, he got the power. I don't like this 0% barrel. That means you're not hitting anything up. It's all, I say it all the time on stream. Like, you got to remember, just because you hit hard don't mean nothing. It's people who hit 100-mile-an-hour ground balls. So this is kind of, since they don't have fly ball percentage on here yet, unless you want to sit here and look at every trajectory, a way of kind of gauging if they get a lot of fly balls is just kind of knowing what their barrel percentage is. It can't be a barrel if it ain't going up, period. So without fly ball percentage on here, kind of use the barrel percentage to gauge how often they can get it up in the air. If he good in that spot. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna look back at that now that I know that. Dingler, Colt. Let's see. And y'all know I always try to find that one person that's in a sneaky ass spot with some value. Just give me some barrel. Damn, who just, somebody just mentioned this nigga. 102? A couple of days ago? I'm trying to see 93. He was the 9013. Hold on. Where you go? See. What's their odds? Where's that McKinstry? Plus 1,000. Wow. I'm gonna be mad as hell if McKinstry go yard. What's up with Park? Oh, he must not be playing. Oh, he ain't got no barrel. So again, and you really want to target, if you can, a lefty. It's not saying that a righty can't, but you really want a lefty if possible. But it's not much I like in that game. What about Perez? Where he at? He got the power. He just ain't getting nothing up in the air. Look, perfect example, y'all. Look, 103 mile an hour. Look what it was. A damn ground ball. That's one of the biggest things you looking for. You want people who have a, I'm gonna make sure that comes soon. Fly ball percent. You want to make sure you get that alone. If your fly ball percent under 20%, like on sites where I know I can see it, I'm not even entertaining it. I'm not even entertaining it if you can't even get the ball up. I can't do nothing with line drives. Winston Jones numbers look crazy, but he played a lot this season. You like Javi? And you know what I would do? Like if I told y'all another way, which wouldn't be my main, pay attention to this part. You know that this is their last 9 at-bats. You looking for people who are consistently hitting the ball hard, hitting the ball far. That's why we care so much about this number. That right there tell you, right? So if you're looking for like some outliers, say they don't got the numbers, but like Torkelson, like just pay attention to this. This is how you kind of find like sneaky spots. This is his last 9 at-bats, right? Just look at how, even though it's not consistent, and that's because, look, he got some 70s and some 60s, but pay attention to, like, he get a lot of fly balls. You could tell by this angle, right? And 400, 315, 336. If you see people who might not got the averages, but you see a lot of green in this last 9, that's just telling you that they do. They getting consistent. Oh, I was about to say him, but we already know. At least you know, like Dingler, right? He got the power. He don't got the barrel percentage, which is crazy. But look at all of these that's like these green back-to-back angles. At least we know that it's either going straight or up. You're not like, you at least getting under the ball. So you can look at people like that as well. I look at to see like how recently you done hit some far shit. One of them got to go over. It's not really much in this game, surprisingly, that I like anyway. But I mean, if I gotta take, that's Gleyber Torres for sure. What's up with it, Chewy? You mentioned McKinstry, right? Yeah. I like this. I think that's a 10-1 odds, and he got that. You know, I always say like I want 95-20, but the lowest I'll take in both is 90-13. He got the 90-13. Where are you at over here? Let's see what your split look like. Away. Got a homer, night games. June, you batting good, 462 slugger. On Tuesdays, you got a homer on Dinger Tuesdays. Interesting, with a 700 slugger. I feel like it's, hey, you do what you want with that information. I think that plus 1,000 is kind of crazy for that. I can see it's inconsistent, but he's still, and he's a lefty. Yeah. Last time I liked him, he had a triple. PCA and Wood, Fried Bean. Okay. All right, so that's all I seen out of that. I see nothing I like. Again, if you want to find like a sleeper pick, maybe you can go through these again and look at those. Look at the log, cause nothing. Thank you, honey, for the 5 gifted. God bless your soul. You the GOAT. I appreciate you. If you in the chat and she subbed you, just say thank you, man. You know we one big family. Thank you again, honey. All right, Pirates Marlins. Now Pirates Marlins is not. We're gonna look. Okay, 12 best to lefties. And this might not mean nothing to you. I tell y'all that all the time. I always find it in second worst to righties. So it's hard as hell for righties to get homers here. All right. They don't got a pitcher for this side. But again, they at home, y'all. Y'all seen it was like 12th best home run friendly to lefties. Like O'Neal Cruz. I don't even know. Do anybody know the pitcher here? What's the link for the Amazon sub? It's gonna pop back up, Brando. You talking about where you could link your Amazon Prime to use the free one? Cruz or Reynolds. Sandy is at like why they don't got the picture? Let me try to refresh. So y'all know who the pitcher is on Baseball Savant? Let's do this. What about on the sports book? I always do that. If you go to the sports book, do you see the picture? That's the only reason I be thinking shit official. Who the fuck? I'll that nigga. Yeah, that's what y'all saying, him? About pictures? Okay. They saying it's Sandy. All right, bet. All right. I'm on my other monitor. I'm about to get his pitches so we can do this right. Since they ain't added, we're gonna start with those. God damn. That's just the righties alone. Oh, hold on. Let me put it on. Righty. That's just the righties alone. But again, let's just see if the pitch mix stand. Alcantara. All right. Thank you for that follow. Cruz has elite numbers where he's pitching, but strikeout is up, taking hit for bases and home run. Hey, I like when y'all come in here and y'all be like, I like just talking sports. So I like when people be ahead of me in the games. Let me see. Okay, so the righties. Oh, this is a lefty. So the lefties, he going force. God damn, nigga, they pitching so much shit. Forcing change, sinker, curve, slider. That shit still look crazy. So again, this is what you looking for. Like his last 3 at bats, 108, 112, 108. It's a given. Let me see some. Let's see what this. Hold on. Verse. He a righty, right? Yeah, righty this year. Where he at? 11 homers. Let's see a split. 6 at home, 8 at night. June. This what somebody just said. Somebody strikeouts. 12 Ks this month alone. On Tuesdays, he ain't batting good. But again, I like looking at this, y'all, since I know it's there now. That's not gonna take me away from this power and this barrel. That's all that matters. Like, but that right there is kind of like I've been looking at that. It'll like pull the trigger on certain people. Fanatics got Sandy. They even got him on FanDuel. But y'all said I just want to make sure. I just hate giving y'all the wrong information. He right. So Reynolds would be left too. Please don't do that. Okay, you kept the pitches. See, like Reynolds got the power. He ain't no barrel, but you can't like remember. I'm looking for most recent, so the closer to the top is the more recent. Like seeing these, that's a good sign. Let me see. Anybody lefty while I'm on this? Left. Who the fuck is this? All right. What you pitch to righties? Sinker. Hold on. How did it just put them pitches in there? What the sinker, 4-seam, change curve. Y'all see what I did there? Fuck all that. Remember. All right. Sinker, change, 4-seam curve. Who are the righties? McCutcheon got some shit going on, y'all. Who I was speaking about? Oh no! I already know. People break those streaks at one point. I did press 0-20 on Thursday. The very next Thursday, he 2 home runs. He hit 2 home runs. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. That's what I said. That's why I'll be more so worried about their consistent power because you got to break it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's easier to break it as long as you just consistently hit harder than trying to go for contact and you hitting with less power. If I see you just hitting nonstop hundreds like this, even though his shit low because he got a 60 and a 50, but is these you got to make sure there don't be no sack bunts. Who are the righties? Fam. Bet you Henry Davis shit gonna be green. Surprising. I want to play him so bad. Have anybody been paying attention to this Nick Gonzalez dude numbers? I hate bunners because if what's good with a Slate? Have anybody been paying attention to his shit? Yesterday was insane. Three, what was good? He's got a hot bat too. 91 again. You in that 91-13. I didn't see. Well, O'Neal. We did see O'Neal. What is Nick Gonzalez odds? Where you at, Nick Gonzalez? Say I won't put Nick Gonzalez and McKinstry on a 2-man 10 to 1,000. Nigga fucked up like that for real. Contact hitters. I came across him last night. Who I won't. Y'all don't understand. Bat a nutty block for real. I'm a super DJ, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I will do a lot of shit you wouldn't think I would, because I've seen a lot of shit like that hit. And the first thing I be thinking is, I'd have never thought of that. I wouldn't even look that direction. And do y'all like that? Because I know some of y'all hit the plus 800, and somebody hit that. What is that? What's that dude name, y'all? Who I called, who shit was plus 1,000 for the Royals. Not the rookie dude, not him. Who was that dude who hit hard? His K percentage is Furman? No. It wasn't India. India was Lofton. It was that Lofton shit. Yeah, it was that Lofton shit. So it's good that we do that though, y'all. It's good that we do that. And the odds kind of agree. We said O'Neal Cruz was the clear favorite, right? He had 430. The next person ain't till 680, and then that shit just get worse and worse. 750. But I like finding those gems. And I'm gonna give y'all a little secret too. I'm gonna give y'all a little secret how you finesse the system with them niggas. Their odds be so high for a homer that their 4 total bases is the price of a regular homer, where you don't have to go that route. Or you could do the 3 total bases, 4 total bases, homer sprinkled. You know what I'm saying? But their odds are so high for a homer, you can get away taking a total basis and get crazy odds that you would have to get most people for a homer for it. The double two. You know what I'm saying? Like the odds on those things under the homer gonna be crazy, because like you can get probably his 4 total bases for the price of O'Neal Cruz homer. If I can get the 4-1 off of something that's easier, then it makes sense. But I'm still gonna take that homer. But you can eat in so many ways because it's clear value from the top down. So when we be calling out those gems like that we seeing, shit, like go peep with they total bases and hit run RBIs be. Texas, Luis Torrens a sleeper for the Mets. Man, you confused the hell. I'm like, hold on. Green all the way through, that's a sleeper. Yeah, I'm telling you. So we got Mitch Keller. He giving up 1, rounded up to 1 homer a game to lefties. Again, that's what you should be glad, because it looked like this park shows no love to righties. Don't mean if we see something, we won't take it. Oh, let me see. What's this righties? Who got the most homers? Stowers. So far, I want to find better. I want to find that green, but that is there. And then you could just look at his log right here. Just not, you ain't even got to get to doing all this. Just his last 9 alone, you can see that he hitting consistently hard, right? So 92-13, that's the best we done seen so far, but this better than that. And we talked about him, y'all. We talked about Lopez. I don't be pulling the trigger on half the people I be saying myself. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, because I be forgetting by the time I end the stream. He been going crazy. To have 2 400s in your last 9 at bats is nuts. This is better than Stowers, but those are the top 2 so far. Those are the top 2. Let's see if we can get anybody that look good with some value though. Like, this look good, but why is it? Who the fuck is this? Myers? Where am I at? Cortez. All right, so unless y'all seen somebody I didn't, is it Lopez and Stowers? Who y'all see? Both Zach and Nick, the FanDuel fade, the triple. Petty. method type shit. Not even listed on Bet365. Matt Olson is a lot. I seen Matt Olson this morning as well. Sizzle Chauncey, you be on your shit. What do you use? This? So we agree on that, y'all. Lopez and Stowers is the only thing that really stuck out. That was consistent. Now, what you niggas' odds is? 480. 5-1 odds, basically, for Stowers. Interesting. Y'all thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, he's a flyout type. Hey, that shit is so funny, man. I'm so high. That shit is so funny, man, because niggas be on Stowers' ass now, man. I chased him for a week straight and lost so much money. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I'm done with Buddy ass till he go about 3 games in a row. Niggas be on Stowers' ass, man. That nigga, Curly Fry, man. Who the fuck did he say put in AAA yesterday? Man, that shit had me crying laughing. It was a regular nigga too. Here in a long time. What's good with it? Had us food, I ain't gonna lie. That man, I chased that nigga for a week straight. I'm like, man, but it's hard. But if y'all been here long enough, y'all already know Banner mentality. Y'all already know going back to Doink. Y'all know my mentality. I trust I look at the read, live with the results. I sleep better at night, even when I lose, knowing that it was the right play. Y'all know my mentality with this shit. And Stowers' shit was like green for a week and a half straight. It got to the point I was hoping that he started bunting or some shit just to make that average come down so I can stop taking that shit. Like, but his average just stayed over 100 miles an hour exit velocity for a week and a half. Ain't do shit. Yeah, I use Doink, but I don't use it for baseball. It be game day and Propfinder. Y'all already know. Otto Lopez is plus 1,000. Yes, you seen correctly. These niggas is tripping. Hold on, while I'm here, let's just look at his splits. Okay, let's see. Away. Why is it? Okay, away. 3 homers, 375. Night games, 3 homers, 400. Slugger. June, 2 homers. Tuesday, 4 runs, 3 doubles. 4 homers versus the National League. 5 homers against righties. That shit mispriced, y'all. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's mispriced. Can anybody tell me what's put this 3-man together and just tell me what the odds is. Lopez, 3 total bases. Just Lopez, 3 total bases. McKinstry, 3 total bases. Man, I hate this part when I be having to remember who was the other one, man. That's tough. Nick Gonzalez. That's crazy. Nick Gonzalez. Yeah, Gonzalez. Just tell me, I just want to know what the odds is for 3 total bases for all 3 of them. Just curious. All right, so we got Reds, Guardians. Guardians, I know my team stadium. It's better for lefties. It's not the best, but it's better for lefties. That don't mean a righty can't homer, but we have a short porch on the right field, which is where lefties pull the ball to. So it's like more of an advantage to lefties. So we got Andrew Abbott versus Slate. Don't know what that is. Who was the 3? Nick Gonzalez, Zach McKinstry, and Buddy. That's crazy. My shit's so shot blocked. I can't remember the 3rd one right now. All right, so Abbott giving up 6. He done gave up 6 homers this year, 5 to righties. Again, it'll kind of like, if one side is just lopsided, it'll make it green for you. Giving up 1 homer a game to righties. Plus 5,768 on FanDuel. Plus 57. So 5,700. 5K. Heard. Thank y'all. Thank you, everybody who did it. Appreciate you. Y'all know we work together. God damn. Okay, I'm a lot. Okay, so listen. There's times where you make exceptions. Like, I don't even really care nothing about nothing else. Like with what I'm looking at. 40% barrel, the shit getting played. It's just that simple. Now, don't just do what I just did and just pull the trigger without like going into further details. I'm just being transparent and I don't give a fuck. You got a 40% barrel. That's good enough for me. But we're going to see if we can find, I don't think it's going to get no better. It might get more even, but I don't think nobody probably on this whole slate going to have a 40% barrel. But we're going to see. Jose, I wish your barrel was higher. At least have this shit look crazy. That is nuts. 5 homers at home. 4 June 1 Tuesdays. You got 1. All right. I wish this shit was more power, but he only got 5 at bats since he been back. And I usually don't take nobody with like less than 5. But that barrel percentage is just crazy. What happened to Schneeman, y'all? He was somebody else who I was playing for a while and fell off. Why do I keep getting... Is Manzardo in here twice? Like, how the fuck I keep clicking him? All right, so look. All this shit look trash, right? Outside of that. But tell me if y'all feeling where I'm coming from with this. Let's see. Before I say it, I want to make sure I ain't tripping. Wasn't you. So the only thing I see that's worth playing is Manzardo. But what do y'all think about this? He don't got the 90. He don't got the 10. But in his last 4 at bats, 3 of them bitches over 100. All got good launch angles. And 2 of the 3 is over 300. What's his odds? Do you think that 750 is mispricing that? Gabriel on my 2 bases. Manzardo not in. They dropped the official lineup? The lineup out? Or are you just saying like that's what you plan, or you saying the route to go? Right. And then of course, like if you on the fence about something, like I said, the good thing about us pointing out little gems that we know that don't meet the regular criteria, but they're like they've been hitting hard lately. The value on them, like I said, will give y'all room for error with the total bases and the hit run RBIs. You're gonna get great value on those because they already got the homer overpriced. He not listed yet? Okay, got you. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Slade. This is a pitcher you want to target. For many reasons. If y'all look over here, like he is getting smoked, and that's all because the last game how he got rocked. But basically, the saying on average, the way he playing, he giving up 3 homers a game to both hands individually. 3 to left, 3 to right in a 9-inning game. Remember I said Guardian Stadium is favorited to lefts. So that's good because it's nothing wrong with taking a right versus right, but most people who look for homers, they look for the split. So whatever hand the pitcher is, they're hoping that they can find somebody that's the opposite hand. If it's a left-hand pitcher, they want it to be a right-hand batter. Don't mean they won't take it if the data say so, but you want this. You look preferably for the splits, right? He already right-handed, so you want a lefty anyway. And he giving up 3 homers a game to lefties. And it's a park that is easier for lefties. Like this shit. Like Ellie. Like everything about this, especially this. Damn, another 40. I've never seen 40. We've been streaming this for like a week. We ain't never seen a 40%. He giving up 3 and 3. Right. It looked like it's gonna be a damn home run derby today in Cleveland. Because he getting rocked. And what way that you 6 homers on the road, 8 at night, 1 this month. Y'all see this? I don't know who been playing him, but he been feeding families on Dinger Tuesday. And I ain't making it up. It tell you right here. Motherfucker got a 500 slugger with 3 homers on Tuesday. So if you've been riding the Ellie straight, I don't know if you had him paired with some in his soul, but he been doing his part on Dinger Tuesdays. 3 homers on Tuesday. That's good to know. Ellie for sure. Ellie is switching. He is. So by dude being a righty, he gonna bat left today. Versus right-handed. And it's good to know. Look, Ellie got 12 homers. 10 of the homers is against a righty. So he hit more homers when he bat left-handed anyway. Yeah, his strikeout, his K percentage is high. That is a fact. That is a fact. So you basically combating plate discipline versus power. It's all about which way you rather go. If you think that in 4 chances, he can get that bat on one of them bitches in that 97-40 show, or you think that he gonna go up there and he liable to get struck out 4 times. So at that point, it's plate discipline versus power. You gotta decide which side you on. If it hit, the Cruz like going today. The Cruz brothers, Corbin Carroll is Dinger Tuesday King. He be going crazy on Tuesdays. Where we at, Frito? Steer. Come on, give me some runner-ups. Or this might be one you can. Tyler Stevenson. Again, he a righty. That's fine. Dude still give up. And in case you forgot, come up. He's still giving up 3 homers a game to righties as well. He getting smoked by both hands. So a 98-20. And his chart, like his logs, look more full, like more fuller. Like it's like everywhere on them 9. It ain't like heavy top, heavy bottom, heavy middle. It's a little bit of all that going on. Like, that's good to know. Tyler Stevenson. Hold on. Will Benson. And remember, y'all, if you want to play the narrative, Will Benson got 3. Wasn't it 3? Oh, 2. Will Benson got 2 homers already against this pitcher. 92-13. It's some plays in here. The top 2 is clearly Ellie. I will go Ellie because it's more well-rounded. 97-40 over 98-20. And again, just remember what it favors. It favors lefty. So Ellie is the clear number 1. I took him yesterday. Ellie is the number 1. Stevenson is the number 2. And Carcion Strand is the number 3 with the 92-13. But I felt like wasn't it somebody up in here that was... Oh, no. Okay. Where's the... Let me see. 460. That is crazy. 375. So they got Encarnacion Strand. This is why. Without the pitch mix, they're showing you his last 15 EV and barrel. 97-29 versus righties. Without no pitches added or taken out just off right-handed batters. And what was Stevenson? 575, 375, Ellie was 460. So them the 3 I like. And if I had to pick an order, it would be Ellie, Stevenson, and Carcion. But go whichever way you want. Them the 3 best. I've been using Prop Cash. Propfinder.app. Will Benson, just a note about says last couple bombs he hit was off balls. He literally went down, dug the pitch out, and got lucky. Who was about who? CES. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say who the fuck is that? And Carcion, you say he got lucky? I know that motherfucker hitting hard. But yeah, where's Stevenson? See, this is why I like Stevenson. So like I said, it's just more even. Like, look at Strand. He got the average, but you see how like it's some good, then it'll get bad for a couple at bats, then it get good. Always aim for the people that be having consecutive, like back, like in groups of green. Stevenson, look, it's groups of green. It's multiple back-to-back hundreds. 100, like then they come again, then angles. Multiple like distance. Like find people that's just consistently doing it over and over. Ellie the same way. Like he got groups of hundreds, groups of the right angle, groups of the distance. Find those type people. But that's good to know that Encarnacion CES He's the most favored in that game, on that team at least, or in the game period to go yard against against the D-backs. He was not he was golfing. This favorite I ain't even look up here too though. So we got good weather, y'all. We got 70-degree weather, and winds are going to right field, which is what? That's even favored in lefties even more. It's already favored to go that way for lefties, and then the wind blowing that way. So that's good to know that wind is going out the right field as well. So it should be a couple lefties in that game that go yard. Cubs, Phillies. We already just looked, but I can already tell you, Phillies is the third best stadium for lefties. Third best stadium for lefties is Orioles number 1, Reds 2, Phillies is the third best for lefties. You got good weather 80 in another park where the winds are going that way as well. So it's just like the park already got the short porch, and then the wind's going that way as well. So this should be another lefty game. Good to know that Colin Rea giving up 5 homers, a home run and a half, 2 lefties. And Buddy over here ain't gave up no homers this season. Will the day be the day he do? 3 games now or more. Favorite lefties? Definitely. This is a lefties game. And no wonder Kyle Schwarber come out the gate busting. What's his odds? That shit's so nasty. 230. So you got the double, you got green across the board. So not only have you been consistently hitting hard, well hit balls in the last 15, he been doing it all season. That Kyle Schwarber for sure. 96-27. You cannot pass that up. 96-13. So we got Remuto on the board. 96-13, 94-20. Who got more? I get back to that. I know which one of them I would take. Hold on. Where am I at? Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, that's 2 bad bats. Man. I'm telling y'all, my shit only see green. Mick is nice. Who's Mick? Who Mick? Mitch? Is she talking about Kemp? If I'm who is Mick? The pitcher? Oh, okay. I'm looking at these batters like, which one of you niggas name begin with an M? Ain't this nigga named Mitch? Oh, Mick Abel. Bryce looking nice. I thought Bryce was hurt. Bryce back. Hey, ain't Bryce hurt, y'all? Mick is the Philly pitcher game. Oh, okay, man. I'm telling y'all. So look, it's 2 people I want to look at. It's these 2, right? Hold on. These 2, right? It was 96-13, 94-20. It was these 2. Make sure I ain't tripping. Okay. I think out of the 2, I would take Kepler. They both got the stats. For one, it favor lefties, so that's like duh if it's a left and righty. But I'm looking at over here. I was seeing who hit the furthest balls in these last 9 at bats. Like who had the most. Remuto got 1 out there. He got this, like we see that, but I'm just looking at these logs. He only got 1 that's over 350. Kepler, his last at bat, but he got multiple, and he got a 400 in there, 400 footer. So Kepler for me, but let's see, Kyle, I'm not touching that shit. Kepler 475 and Remuto 550. So they roughly around the same. But I think my second would be Kepler over Remuto. Right? Thought he was better. I think he's still out. I thought he was on a 10-day. Torres, Cruz, Otto, Tyler. Soderstrom, however you say his name. All right, now, it's good to know that this Mick dude, he ain't gave up a homer, but that don't mean shit. We're gonna see what he do. Pete Crow. I love this kid. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna see if we can get better, but you cannot deny like a 27 barrel. He right at that 90, but that barrel crazy. And you can see right here, like, he doing what he needs to, but I prefer 90-13. Remember that? 91-13. He just 1 yard yesterday. Let me just look through here. It was like a lot of goddamn runner-ups. Hold on. Let me work. Got the highest barrel, so it got to be one of them. Got to be Crow. Odds too low though for them. 320. Let me see what they got. 320, 320, 290. Fuck out of here. Pete Crow got the highest barrel. He damn near got a 30% barrel. And you again, like, you don't gotta even know what none of this shit means. Just look at these last 9 at bats to this hand and these pitches, and just see how every individual line is, you just see green. You know what I'm saying? You see in green, it'll ain't no, but you see a lot of green. So that's telling you that he doing what he need to do. One of them gonna go over. But you got people like 90-13 here. He ain't got a lot of hundreds, but everything is going up though, or a line drive at least. 105, 104. What y'all like in this game? Did anything stand out to y'all, or that you felt like was worth the value? Let me see. Because like I said, you got a lot of these Suzuki, Tuckers, Bush, Suzuki, Tucker, Bush. I feel like any of them, they right there. They got they're at the lower end of the averages, but Suzuki and Tucker, Kepler only. Hey, I fuck with you. That's funny as fuck you say that, because my nigga said I'm not forcing any of this shit. If that shit ain't just boom, no. So they giving you 320 for Pete Crow. That was my favorite. Suzuki in the 3-1 odds. Kyle Tucker 290, 3-1 odds, I guess you could say. I just feel like that shit, the price for it and what I'm looking at. Red Sox, I feel like Red Sox. That's 20 to right. I'll tell you right now, Red Sox is by far one of the best parks to take for total bases. Look, they number one to lefties for doubles, which is all total bases. Like, we don't care how you get it. And they right in the middle for lefties. Like, that big ass outfield. If you know, you know. Red Sox games are great for double props and total base props, if nothing else. Red Sox pitcher is ass. Who the Red Sox pitcher? Oh, Giolito? Shit, it looked like Pepe out too. Like, well, I knew that, but 12 homers, 7 to righties, 5 to lefties. He giving up 1.5. He giving up over 1 to both hands. Will Abreu, isn't he on the IL? Ain't that why the number 1 prospect up? He not playing, right? Well, he ain't got no eyes, so there's no point in me starting there. Fuck it. Yeah, here. Okay. All right, let's see what we can find in here. Trevor Story, 94-20. Nice to meet you. Appreciate those follows. What's up with the Slick? Yeah, he hurt. Okay, hold on. Trevor Story. Who's this? Oh, he ain't playing. So let me get through here and see. 94-13. I know Trevor Story for sure. 94. Who's this? Romy? All right, hold on. You got 1 over 400. Oh, that's not a bet. What's these niggas? 5 to 1 odds for Trevor Story. That's crazy value. Where they at? Perfect. 830. They don't even got the other 2 I was looking at. I was looking at Breff Snyder and Romy Gonzalez, but they don't even got their lines up. The rookie, Roman. I wonder if it's somebody playing that Roman and Jack 2-man every day until it hit. I like Rafaela, whatever his name is, but I don't like this today. But generally, I'd have been. But again, when you look for them outliers, I still think a plus 830 is kind of high for somebody who might not have the averages, but they got spurts. Look at these last 9 at bats. 105, 105. It got the angle we need going up. 350, 380, 350. Like, so it's some power in there where I still feel like plus 830 for him is just overpriced. It's some value in there. Yeah, he don't got the averages that I want to pull the trigger on, like something I'm the most confident in, but for 8-1 odds, it's some value there. Yesterday, he a day late. Even more of a reason. I like his shit today, and he done gave up 7 homers of his 12 to righties. All right, let's see what's up with him. He sold so many people yesterday getting subbed out. Thank you for the follow. Yandy, man. I had him the other day when he hit, so I ain't mad. 94-13. All right, so we got us one on the board. Caminero, 91-20. With a whole lot of recent shit going on. Let's see what else we got here. What's been up with him? I remember for a week straight, Aranda used to be bright green, bright green. Did he fall off? Like, what's up with Aranda, y'all? Okay, so we going, where they go? You got Yandy. Let me see what these recents look like. Boom, boom. Caminero is a given. 91-20 with all of this recently in these last 9 at bats. It's a whole lot of green shit. Now the question is it Belo or Yandy? What's dude's split look like? Oh, he even 3-3, PBA whip, more extra bases. Lefties. Med is a sleeper. Where Med at? Let me see. Mead, whatever. Oh my God. Who just said that? Hey man, shout out Reality Check. Junior, I like Junior a lot. Junior, shit, hold up. Junior, I like this. He got the highest barrel out of everybody. So he consistently, what you can already see from here. Like, it all makes sense when you learn these averages, like, and look down here, that 20% barrel. Look at all of these bright green barrels in a row. Like, in a row. It's like every at bat, it's just, he makes sure he get under it and it go up. So, out the gate, we at least know that he get the fly, every look. Field out. That's a fly ball. Double. Home run. Fly ball. Fly ball. Home run. Fly ball. Fly ball. Fly ball. We want fly balls. No matter what happened. Can't shit happen if it ain't going up. So but you know that without looking at this, by understanding the higher this barrel percentage is, the more consistently he hits the ball in the air. But hey, we have a winner though. 91-7. He don't have the 10% barrel, but look at all of this right here going on. If he can sneak in one of these 96, 93s, 104s, he got everything else. Everything go up and everything go far. He just like Caminero. Fly out, home run, fly out, home run, fly out, fly out, fly out. You're giving yourself the best chances because he hit fly balls. That's all that really matter outside of the distance and the power. Caminero is a plus 400. They don't got no odds for him. I'm not going to forget the day. I bet you that. They do that all the time, and I be seeing sleepers and forget. 2 for 4 yesterday. I had a 402 sack fly. What the fuck? What's his odds? Plus 500? I bet you that Mead odds going to be around that plus 1,000 shit. Yeah, all we need. What do you think about? Yeah, so I like him. Caminero. And they got some decent value. 4-1 odds, 5-1 odds. You add that 200, that 50%. This go to plus 600. This go to plus 750. So it's some value on these people. Like I said, I wouldn't go too crazy. As many legs on them Dinger Tuesday promos. Find you some spots you like, and either play them solos or a 2-man. I would do 2-2-mans before I do a 3-man just to be on the safe side. It was a weak ass 402 fly out. He was 800 yesterday. That's probably because this pitcher week. All right, what we got here? Mackenzie Gore. Mackenzie Gore been balling. This is his full season. I look at like last 30-day data on a lot of stuff off stream. So I know like he been cooking. Then you got Griffin Cannon, a righty. So let's see what we got going on. Let me see. Lindor. What is this, a lefty? Let me see. Versus bullpen. Pete Alonso got 3 homers against his bullpen in his career. Lindor got one. All right, versus lefties. What they doing this year? 4-3. 250. Oh, that's on 215. All right. So Lindor, well, yeah, okay. Pete ain't the best. All right, there we go. We got Soto, a 93-20. Hold on, let me see these last nine. Okay. What's this, a 400, a 360, a homer, a field? Are you getting a lot of fly ball, home run, fly ball, fly ball, fly ball, dope. What was this, double? 258, 30. That was probably a line drive. Fly ball. Well, 2930. Round robin the three mans. I had a Dale Hayes in jail or something. Oh yeah. But people don't, I don't even go down that road. They don't even understand a 3-man round robin is literally playing 3 different 2-mans you like. It's like take your favorite 3 players and round robin that 3-man. You just made 3 2-legs without having to manually, without having to do it yourself in 3 different ways. Come on. I know y'all got something for me in here. These niggas, oh. But he ain't played since the first. Is he hurt, y'all? Damn, that caught my attention. Is Torrance hurt? He gotta be. He ain't played in like 8 days. This fucking bum. Bro, he gonna hit one, and I'm gonna be sick when he do. Because his shit look like this every day. This is the highest 43% barrel is crazy. I made 3 different 3 legs. I'm fucked like that. Yeah, for sure. Yep, that's all you gotta do. These stats, y'all, like a 43% barrel rate is insane. Like 109, 110, 108, 104. I don't know. Look, between him, I think Lorenz is hurt, so I'm surprised he ain't higher. He been smashing shit. It was somebody else that looked close. Juan Soto. What these niggas' eyes look like? Juan Soto, where you at? 475, dinner plus 500. You getting that Alvarez shit at 700. Hold on. Oh, I'm man, Torrance shit crazy. I'm sorry, Alvarez 2 bases. Alvarez 3 bases and Story 3 bases. I like that. They keeping you paid. Yeah, they've been going crazy. And that's why I said sometimes if you don't find nothing that you just love, you'll find people like let's just say this. Like I'm going to P just for an example. It might not be the bright greens up here, but just out your parenthetial, you'll see these last 9 at bats. Just out your parenthetial without even trying. When you just see a lot of green, just think about this being like they last 9 at bats, like the last 4 was yesterday's game. It might not make sense up here because they might got a couple hits that was super low speed that it fucked up the averages, but you can still use just your eyes and see when somebody got like shit like this. Like you could just see that you notice a lot of green in this little area. That right, McNeil. You just see like greens, especially when you see bright green distances. Like that just lets you know somebody hitting far. But it'll be times where you might see people like that and you can pull the trigger on them because them is where the gem's at. When it's just so obvious to us, it's so obvious to the books, right? So that's how you're gonna find them spots. Where's they playing at? Now, okay, I'm not sure where the Mets lie. Out the gate, James Wood, good money. 95-27. Ain't nothing to talk about. Somebody mentioned him if he at home, he always getting played. Also the ISO on the separate pitches. Yep, you can see that as well. And some people I know they be like looking at the home runs for their pitches. Like seeing that he giving up a 4-seam, 2 home runs. James Wood had 5 homers against a 4-seam alone. He gave up 1 homer to a slider. James Wood got a homer to a slider. So some people like looking at this too. Like he said, the ISO, the slugger, you know what I'm saying? But just seeing what they do to individual pitches also can make some sense to make you pull the trigger on shit. But 95-27 got it. I'm so sick of James Wood. I don't blame you, bro. I ain't played him in a while, but the numbers there. The numbers there, like, I don't know. What's due to Griffin Cannon? Hold on, go back to matchup. Versus lefties. 3 homers, yeah. Okay. What was that? Louise, Abram, Garcia. Kill sweepers, wait till you see it. Things with James, as soon as you don't play him, he boom. And that's why it's so hard, like, not to follow data, because it make you, once your feelings get into it, which it do for all of us, like, you know, nobody want to lose their money. You will lay off a motherfucker, and that's when they do it. If Riley Adams play, which I never know if he is, he's the clear favorite. Riley Adams be smashing shit, like, but I can't ever get him right because every time I want him, he ain't playing. So it's James Wood and it's Adams. Do they got odds up for Adams? No. Like, you never know if he gonna play. James Wood, it's some good odds on the board today. 4.5 to 1, 4.5, damn near 5 to 1 odds for the shit we seen, and without even adjusting the pitches. Just on righties alone, his last 15 at bats is a 96-26. And then what was it? 97-27. It went up when we did the pitches, but just to the righties alone. Good weather going out for lefties to right field, so that's gonna help lefties, and it's some decent weather that we can get a little bit of extra carry on the ball. Rangers Twins, 80 degrees. It's like, this ain't necessarily coming in, right? It look like it's going kind of like east to west. Where is this? What is this? Twins. Yeah, it's going east to west. So that ain't really like every time you bet. Who the pitcher going against? Damn, that's tough. All right. We got Tyler Mahi, whatever his name is. Only gave up 3 homers this year. Let's see. This is another example of what I was just talking about on the other game, y'all. It ain't the best. Like, 92 is good, but like, he don't even got a 10% barrel, right? So the averages ain't there to make both of these be popping out. But just the eye test, just the eye test. Just look over here, like, just seeing hella green. It's like, shit. He put that type shit together. We clearly see that he got it in him to go. He got a 400 footer in here, like. You everything going up, so we see you got some 107s or 108. We see you got it. All I need you to do is just put all that shit together one time for me. What was Larnage? What is his odds? 5 to 1. You know what I'm saying? I see what you can do. Like, with all this, put it all together in one hit for me, and we good. 95-13, and his last 5 at bats, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100. You rounded his last 5 at bats all over 100. So, like, that's just letting you know right now he hitting the ball very well and very hard. 89-20. When did Bader get back? Why there be so many fucking names on here? Oh shit. Royce, okay. I already seen Evan. He on my list too. I don't remember who the pitcher was. Something for 3K over the weekend. Trevor. That's tough. Oh, you got to come down here for it. See, he another one. Matt Warner. He clearly got the power. Look at these. All these over 100. He clearly can hit fly balls. And he clearly can hit far. But this ain't green. But that still is a person you see who right now they're smashing the baseballs. So that's what I need from you. All I need you to do is put the right shit together like he did right here. He put that 107 with the 21 degrees and 400 up here. Just put the right pieces together and it's out of here. But I can see you got so much in each one that every part of hitting a homer you can do. Just put it all together for me. This is like by far the best one, 95-27. But we seen, hold on. So that's my clear favorite. If anybody, it's Lewis. Hold on, 90. Jeffers, we see that he got them. back to back to back to back 100-mile-an-hour. We just needed to go up. Or Warner. What's their odds? And that Bader shit looked crazy. At 750 is crazy. Ryan Jeffers 5-1. Warner. Okay, they treating you like we see. Royce. Getting Royce Lewis at 500 is crazy. I don't want that 350. So if I'm picking, well, Royce Lewis was the clear favorite. Ryan Jeffers, like all of them 100-mile-an-hours. All I need you to do is keep doing that and just get under one of them, and it's out of here. It's out of here. But he sees my legs again. Oh, he one of the ones who got up. And look, in his last 15 games against righties, 96-21 barrel percent, 98-31 Warner. So they giving Warner his respect. That makes sense around 350. That do make sense. I ain't gonna lie. You said, but see, I don't know, but I knew what Evan Carter's looked like. You're righty. I got a curve on him. I ain't even got one. Yeah, I seen this. I seen this earlier. All these back, everything going up. That'd be the first thing. I mean, that's the main thing that catch my attention. Is when the ball, when I see that middle section green, at least hit it up. Braves Brewers. Brewers is a home run friendly park. 70 degree. You got you some good weather for carry. Winds going to left field. Grant Holmes is ass. Grant Holmes is ass. If you didn't know, now you know. Grant Holmes is ass. 7 of his homers coming to righties. He giving up 2 home runs a game on average to right-handed batters. Still gave up 4, which is rounded up to 1 to lefties, but he's some shit. To be honest, both these pitchers is pissed. But this should be a good home run game if we can get the right pieces put together. Damn, y'all look hitting these bitches hard. 96-13. Just remember that. Cheerio. They just them niggas trash. Freelick, Contreras, Hoskins. I think Hoskins got a homer against him, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Bauer, you got a 20% barrel, huh? You got a, hold on now. Yelich. It's a lot of shit going on in here that I like. I see a lot of bright green shit. Like I see 2 400s in your last 9 at bats. That's promising. I like to see shit like that. I see shit going line driver up. This might have been a ground ball, but I see distance. I see Yelich for sure. And who was that? Hold up. 345, 362, 400, 391. What is his odds? Yelich is plus 5-1 odds for a homer. Like with them stats, that's good value. Bowers, that's even better value. 700, and without including no pitches or taking out no pitches, just in his last 15 at bats against right-hand pitchers, he got a 94 average with a 22 barrel. And then when you get the specifics, he's still in 90-20. He's still in that 90 barrel area. So I think that the sleeper on that one is Bowers. And Bowers is right-handed, where he get hit the hardest at. So that's a good thing too. Jake Berger. I didn't look at the Texas because they don't got no pitcher on here for him. They like to pinch hit a lot for Bowers though. FYI. Keep that in mind. That was something I mentioned before too. Always pay attention to that. You want to make sure you get all your at bats. Hey, Mount Olson shit about to look crazy, ain't it? Right hand pitcher, home run, friendly park. Matt Olson, I had a 2-man on the timeline yesterday. Matt Olson went yard yesterday for me, and then Kyle Riley sold our shit. He said, "Yep." All right, let me click. Olsen shit about to look stupid. I knew Olsen shit was about to look stupid, man. 94-27. And like 112 off the bat. I don't know if y'all know how fucking hard that is. 109, 110. These 100 is just like, damn, you hit like these 112, them bitches, he hitting them bitches hard as fuck. God damn. What was it? What was this picture? Even kill. He just asked. All right, bet. All right, hold on. We got to go through this. Hold up. Like Riley, for sure. Matt Olson, for sure. Hold on, 90-13. What's been going on, my nigga? These sinkers fucking him up. He can't hit one of them bitches hard to save his life. I got Madden Jr., Alex, Caminero. Alex, who's Alex? Where the fuck am I? Okay, boom. Hold on. Oh, look, he fucking sinkers up, but ain't shit else going on. Verdugo, Eli. This, hey, wasn't he the one who just? Oh, but it wasn't to none of these pitches. Okay. His pitches, all his homers come into the slider. He got two to a slider. None of that. And he about to look crazy too, ain't he? Oh, he ain't hitting that slider well. All right, bet. Anyway, down here. All right, so sinker, curve, change. He done hit the sinker. Okay, so Matt Olson is my favorite. Just the flip. Verdugo. You like Verdugo? He got the power. I wish this was higher, and then I wish it was more green. It was somebody, I don't remember who it was, that just had a lot of green shit in these recent at bats. Who was? Oh, that's no, hold on. This dude, nothing barreled, but like these three should be barrels. No, not this one. These two should be barrels, but he hit 1 mile an hour under the EV, which will have a barrel. He got the angle and the distance on both of them. This distance might be a tad bit high, but these should have been barrels. Nick Allen, I gotta pay. I gotta pay attention to that. Who the fuck? What's this Nick Allen odds? Where are you at? Okay, Matt Olson 330, Austin Riley 390. So they seen what we seen. Oh my god. Hold on. Y'all, couple things about this. It's a couple things about this. Not only is this shit plus 2,800, it's crazy EV. Look at the other books. Look at the next closest odds. FanDuel said plus 18. Bet365, 1,650. Fanatics, 1,600. This shit is so far from everywhere else. What is his two total bases? This nigga might be a total base ladder. What in the fuck? Have he ever not hit a homer or something? Something's going on. What is his name? Oh my god. 250 for two? So I can get plus 1,000 without in total basis? I'm assuming it's gonna be like, you said that's 250. So this next three gonna be in the 4-500s, and then that 4 gonna take a nigga over the top. Nick Allen, bro. Look at Nick Allen chart. Just look at this chart. He don't got this, right? But just like look at this chart against what he about to see. Like, look at these last 4 at bats. Fly ball. Like, just look at this. And it's plus 2,800. 3 bases, 520. Very, very interesting. And he's a what? He's a right-handed batter. That is interesting. DK stops at 3 at plus 700. That is very interesting. Did we do both sides? Yes, we did. Okay. Yankees Royals. You got great weather. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Like you got pitchers who got a 1.8 home run to 9 to lefties. To Royals is one of the hardest parks to hit homers in. If you need to see it, righties. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong year count. My bad. Where is fucking Royals? 18th on righties, and to left-handed batters, it might be the worst. It is the worst. So just keep that in mind. That don't mean if you see something you like, don't pull the trigger. I'm just letting y'all know that Kansas City is one of the hardest parks to hit homers in. They got that super big ass outfield. 1,600 for 4. Oh man, that's the move, y'all. Nick Allen. Yeah, this shit crazy. I just seen the odds to it. All right, we still gonna look through it for other reasons. You still could take it for homers. I'm not saying if you see something you just absolutely love, just that like you got to look at this. But I just know me now that I'm more aware of how the ballparks work. I probably would go to total base ladder with them. I think that they're good for doubles, which makes sense. They got a big ass outfield like Boston, so they fifth best for doubles. Hold on, doubles and triples. They good for doubles and triples to lefties and righties. Same top 5 to both hands. Like I said, it makes sense. They have a big ass outfield, so if you can get in between 2 of them outfielders, that shit can go for 3 every time. So that's good to know. But Bobby Witt, he has the 95. He has the averages that we need to go yard. He got the power. He got what you need. You know what? He got 3 homers here. Out of his 8, the other 5 is on the road. Look at how many doubles he got here though, and then doubles on the road. So that's what I'm saying. Like I like this for like total basis. But he do got 3 homers here. So keep that in mind. Always, Don. Always. Every stream goes straight to YouTube. For the ones who missed it or just want to go back and just watch it at their own pace. Okay, Vinny. He got the power. He ain't getting really nothing up. Perez. He got the power. He right under it. Again, you could pay attention to like 110, 113. He getting some shit going on. So that's somebody to pay attention to, but that's not far from what you looking for. Who was this? Hunter Renfro. Oh, he ain't played since, man. What the fuck? Is it time, y'all? Is it time for Jack to go yard? Is today the day? He got the highest barrel that we done seen. 114 off the bat, his very last at bat. The only thing he didn't have was the angle. He just didn't get under it. He got the miles per hour and he got the distance. He just ended up turning it to a line drive by a little bit. He just did get under it. This one should have been when that shit was too high and turned into a pop-up. I don't see nothing I really love on here. Jack will be the runner-up, but it's like this for Bobby. I didn't see much that I love, and I'm not mad at that, knowing in the back of my mind it's hard to hit homers there. And you could, this is another way you could tell. When have y'all ever seen Salvi odds this high for a homer? They put more respect on him than that, even in bad matchups, just because he got pure power. Just on his power alone, they give him more respect than this. When is he at 750? It's they understand he already ain't hitting good recently, but then the park don't make it no better. Jack is 1,100. Where is Bobby Witt? Look, with this stats, 95-20 to the pitch mix, right? Without the pitch mix, just to a left-hand pitcher alone, it's even better. Why do you got him at 7-1 odds? I'm telling you that Park shit be mattering. 300 for a wick double, not bad at all. That's great. And you know what I would do? You got to get the gin on them, bro. If you would play the double, play the triple. Sprinkle on both. You didn't think of that, did you? Fuck the homer. We know that we see he got the power. So cool. Hit that bitch hard and far, and then we know Bobby Witt one of the fastest in the league. If you would play the double, you might as well sprinkle a little bit on the triple. This how you know Aaron Judge is just different. Because even in this park with everybody, even the good hitters having terrible odds, they like, we ain't letting up. They not gonna ever. They like, we don't give a fuck what park he in. Y'all never gonna get over 2-1 odds for Aaron Judge or Shohei. Try again. In this badass park, they still put this nigga at plus 210. That is sick work. Clearly, he gonna always have what you need. That's just a given. Let's see if we can find somebody else. And again, okay, we got Cody so far, 94-13. That's the best we done seen. No, it's not. Ben Rice. And this shit all in recents. His last 4 at bats done went 300. That shit is trifling, bro. The way that they be, that's crazy. Hold up. Chazzy Chisholm. Okay, I seen a few people that had a lot of shit going on in more recent. I'm looking for the more recent up top. Whoa, who is this? Austin Wells. Literally, the only thing Austin Wells missing is to get a little bit more under, like from his launch angles. It was him. Was it somebody else? Nope, that ain't more recent. We already knew Ben. So you can go to any of them. Ben, I like the most. I like Austin Wells in the recent. He ain't at that 10, but again, that's what we're trying to find, like those outliers. He got too many 100-mile-an-hour hits in these last 9 at-bats and too many 300s in these last 9 at-bats. Like, if he got more recent power, and you giving us him at... Ben Rice was 540, and Austin Wells is 6. Okay, so they giving him a little bit more respect. Why, though? This Noah Cameron dude ain't bad. I've been watching him. He ain't bad. I don't know. So... Okay, we almost done. Okay, Blue Jays, Cardinals. You got 80-degree weather. That's a good sign. 4-mile-an-hour winds going out. Cardinals ain't one of the top 10, but you get some bad pitching. He giving up. Chris Bassett giving up a home run per 9 to both hands. He a little under 1 to lefties. Mike McCollis. But let's see if we can find us some pieces in here. Let me see. Put this on pictures because now y'all got me looking at this. All right. Lars is definitely due. Lars been going crazy. He got 8 homers this year, 6 of them to righties. 96-13. And then again, if you just look right here, just off the naked eye, you just see a lot of 300-mile-an-hour. You see a lot of green distance, and he got multiple hundreds. They be back to back. So Lars in a good spot, but let's see if we can. Somebody said. I thought somebody mentioned one of them earlier. $104, $103, $101. We got a $103. Contreras. I'll be down here looking at these power Nick. Lars is by far the best spot. Wilson is 6, and it was Burleson 6. Yeah. I would probably go again, Lars. I like his numbers better, and Bassett, is the more weaker side is these left-handers. You want to like Rowdy Tellez? Oh, I already seen Rowdy. I love Rowdy. Hey, you've been saying that for like a year now, man. That's what's up. So yeah, I like that, but again, don't force this shit, y'all. Don't force it. If you got to think about it, if it ain't just like, damn, keep it trucking, or keep that in the vault for a gym piece. Or something like that. He got the power. And why does he have a 98? And it's only like 2 from down here, 116. But he ain't been doing that lately. George Springer. I've been chasing this motherfucker for a couple days. 95-27. First righties. Okay, let me see. That Kirk shit. He been going crazy. Kirk is by far the best spot. Ooh. Oh, look. So look, Kirk is the clear favorite, right? You can go Barger or Springer for your second option. I'm gonna look at their odds. Let me see some Springer. Pitches. Let me see. Four seam. You got 2 on the 4 seam. Hold on. Barger got the 27%. Springer got the 27 with the more power. But who got more? It looked like Barger. What's their odds? Who was the main? Okay, Kirk is plus 800. Excuse me. Hold on, man. What in the fuck? 8-1 odds on this? Kirk got 4 homers. How many against righties? 3. You batting good on the road. You batting good at night with 3 homers. You batting good this month. On Tuesdays, you don't do the best. First NL1. I don't know, but that 800 is insane. That's crazy. What was Guerrero was 5-1, Barger 375. Well, Springer it is for me. Springer will be my second option. Of course, Barger too, that 375. You could put them together like some safe plays, but I want that value. But the best got the best value. There ain't nothing better. That's crazy that they're giving you Kirk right-handed, wind going up 80 degrees. Kirk not on DK. Yeah, I'm seeing plus 800, the best odds on FanDuel. Dinger Tuesday type shit. White Sox Astros. The roof is open, so that means it's great. This don't matter. The weather may, but it's good weather, and I want to say that they home run friendly. It's a home run friendly park. 15th right in the middle. The righties. Top 10. Yep. Let me see. Pitcher Shane Smith. He done gave up 4 homers, even keeled on both sides. Going against McCullers, who done gave up 3 more to righties than lefties with a 1.5 HR per 9. Home run per 9. Are you looking for anything specific when finding RBI spots? No. I just look for where you at in the lineup. So you're gonna have to go a little bit more in depth, especially really you can do it off of here when the lineup's confirmed. I already like you for hitting hard or like a homer, but if I can see the 2 people in front of you actually got good batting averages or hit hard as well, I want that. That's who I'm targeting. A group of people that got good batting averages or whatnot against a pitcher mix, and I take the last one. Appreciate that follow. All right, so who am I on? Paradis. Okay, Pena. I seen him earlier. Let's see what we can find in here. We can get us a gem. He got the power. I wish his barrel was a little higher, more consistent fly balls, but we gonna see. I think he hurt, right? Who's these niggas? Okay, hold on. Let's get the 93-13. Let's get the looking up in here. Who is this? Paradis. He getting a lot of fly balls. He got a 300. Over 300. John Walker. Cook and Rowdy a good 2-man. You asking me? I see Kirk. I ain't even seen Seattle. I see Kirk for sure. All right, so it's a few maybes on here. Of course, you know what it's gonna boil down to for me between Pena, Paradis, Walker, Diaz. Like I just got to see what value they giving. I ain't see none that just stuck out. I can go without playing none in that game. 500, 440, 650, 550. That's crazy. Let me see in these last. I don't know. They got the most favorite of Christian Walker. I like them more so Paradis and Pena. But the best value there. But if you want to take some far as like that Dinger promo, you're gonna have to go Christian Walker. Well, you can go any of them, but if you want to do it the right way and get the best value, he was the only one with favorite odds over there. Yeah, finding the group of players that got good batting averages against the pitcher. And it's that last one. Oh, I feel it coming. That nigga looking like a Craig straight note. Not happening. Allergies is the worst, y'all. So yeah, I mean you got some value over there, but ain't nothing just sticking out. Damn, a 33% barrel, huh? Vargas got 9 homers on the season, and versus righties, 8 of the 9. I want something more balanced. Who is this? Michael Taylor. Damn, who this dude? And he had a home run, 3 at bats ago, at least against these pitchers. Let me see something. Yep, he got one on that slider. Michael Taylor is the first, like, real one to stick out, Torchman. He been balling for hits. I'm so over this, man. I don't know what's going on with Slater. I want to play him every time I see him on the slate, but he never plays. If he played it, I'm playing him. But Taylor for sure, and Vargas with this 33% barrel, you can't ignore. Vargas is 5-1 odds, and of course, it's nothing for this Taylor dude. Of course. So I don't know if he playing or not. Take your notes so you don't forget, because right now, don't nobody got a line for him. Like Austin Slater, nobody have a line for him. I can't wait till he go on that slate. We all know about the good old Coors. Just how high it is altitude-wise. Everything gonna go an extra 30 yards, 30 feet flying. Like, great weather, winds going out. Without the winds going out in the weather, that's what's gonna happen just because of the altitude of Colorado, period. Now you got 80 degrees, that's going to carry further, and winds going out, that's going to carry further on top of altitude. This definitely one of them games where you're going to see one of them crazy-ass 6-leg, same game, home run parlays hit on your timeline tonight. Watch. Kyle Harrison giving up 2, both the lefties, which is crazy because he a lefty. Carson then gave up 4. He giving up 2 on average by his in his pitching, what he did, how fast he gave it up. That's why he come up with these home run per 9, 2 to both hands, even though he only gave up 1. Just looking at these odds is a lot lower than what we were seeing on them other games. Damn. Jordan Beck. Hold on, let's start here. Hunter got the barrel. Appreciate that follow. He got the barrel. He ain't just been hitting consistently as hard, but shit, what's this? 530. Let me see. Hunter. So he got a 21 barrel. This is nuts. Even on 5 at bats, a 99-40 is crazy. Is he hurt or something? Or they just ain't seen these a lefty in a minute? Carson Farmer. All right, so Damn Show Bell and who was it? Oh, and Goodman. Bell and Goodman. Beck. Why are we calling him Bell? Beck for sure is the number 1. Because Hunter Goodman, he ain't got the average you want. And that's only because, like, look, this 56 and this 67, those hurt his average. But a 20% barrel, and you can see that he has some long distance hits. You right there. What are the value they giving you? Oh, yeah, 475 and 375. And Beck is the one I like more. I like Beck more. And he more valued. None of that other shit stuck out, so it makes sense the odds that they give it. Let's see, Wilmer Flores. Beck just came back. Good. Come out there and cash for us. Ramos. Add that Ramos shit. He done gave up 3 homers to the 4 seam. Ramos got a 238 and a homer already against the 4 seam. That's good to know. But look, 95-27. Adames, he done fell off. What's up with Adames, man? Did they just get sold? He got the power. He ain't hitting shit where it need to go. Like, He ain't got no good shots. Fitzgerald back? Okay, so hold on. Chapman. Not enough. All these niggas ain't doing shit I need them to do. 319, 3. What is these odds? Oh, damn, that sucked. The one that we like the most. Oh, they got Chapman favored more than him. I don't see it. I don't see it for Matt. Ramos is the clear better pick in this situation. They got him at plus 290. Sheesh. How to hit in that big ass park. Yeah, and that don't make it no better that he is in the worst park. That's definitely bottom 2 parks for homers. If you don't know, keep that in your mental notes. Like, it is when San Francisco at home, just go total bases or don't even entertain it. It's so hard to hit homers there. I didn't see none I love, y'all. I see Ramos. If you want to take the 3-1 odds, cool. Pair with something else that's like favorite that we love, but they saying Matt Chapman is. I didn't see it. That no barrels in the last 15 at bats ain't it. It's at Coors, ain't it? Yes, it's definitely at Coors. Shit going far. Mitch Spence. Okay, so Mitch Spence gave up 5 homers, 4 to lefties. He averaging a 2 home run to lefties per 9. Soriano, who actually been better this year. He's actually been good. Taylor Ward. It's been a while since I ain't seen him up here blinking greens. Adele and Trout. Pay attention to the Zach Neto 9013. Last 3 at bats. 2 of them damn near 400. Pay attention to that. Oh my lord. That boy Adele been going crazy. He got 12 homers on the year. How many of these the righties? 10. That shit look crazy. By far. Like, come on now. 445. Just round it up to 400. 375. 435. 112s. 109s. Like, that shit is in. God damn. Hold on. Get through these other people first. Not 3 at bats ain't enough. But if they give you some odds for them, if that is enough for you, that might be something you want to look at. But it's definitely these 2. And for me, it's Adele. 400, 400, 400. 345. You see what I'm saying? Like, he hit further. But both of these are literally 1A and 1B. I'm just thinking, I guess it'll come down to 255. Hell no. Yep, that's more of a reason it's Adele. But hey, look, like the Mike Trout and Ramos 2-man. You know what I'm saying? They both looked good and they both had favorited odds. Like more favorited to happen odds with these in the plus 200 range. Then what I'm talking about, like them type of 2-mans. A Mike Trout, Ramos. You're gonna still be at like 13-1 odds, but who did you say for Kyle again? Beck. Beck shit was crazy green. Beck shit was crazy green. So yeah, so it's clearly Mike Trout and Adele. It's clearly them 2 for sure. Soderstrom, you got a 20% barrel, 93. Let's see what we got here. Is this the only thing that's good in this shit? If you want to go value wise, Butler is a good pick. He got 8 of his 9 homers to righties. Not only that though. If you just look at his log, like look at how many his last 3 at bats is 100 or harder. He got a 400 footer in his last 2 at bats. He got 2 400 footers in his last 9 at bats. I don't think what y'all talking about. Yeah, Angels hitters favorite this game. Yeah, like I'm not seeing the most. Soderstrom was decent, like I said, with the 93-20. And Butler, and if I'm not mistaken, that's where he done gave up most of his homers to is the lefties. Soderstrom 500. Lawrence Butler 500. Yeah. And you can see these odds. They don't got much other shit going on. This hold on. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, them the only two I like. SodaStream if I had to pick one. But again, they both is it's not mid, but those are the best of what you can pull. But again, it's so many more plays that was better. Diamondbacks Mariners. Diamondbacks is another hard stadium to hit homers in, but it's a great park for doubles, triples. Hold up. I don't think I've ever seen this, chat. Ever. I don't think I've ever seen 100-degree. What the fuck? But it's a roof. So do that. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's hard for homers. It's a big ass outfield, but doubles, total bases, triples. These is them parks you identify those with. But still, this gonna help a lot. 100 degrees, even though it's they say in the roof, but that shit, if it's gonna be humid with 100 degrees outside, that's gonna help carry. Logan Evans, he done gave up 6 homers. He done gave up 4 homers to righties, giving up almost 2 a game to right-handed batters. Brandon Fat, man, I don't know what happened to him. The timeline told me he been ass, but I know one thing for sure: he been getting smoked. He been getting smoked 2 games ago. Y'all don't remember who was that who ran it up on him? I know that they had like 8 runs in the first inning before they even got 1 out. He didn't even make it to 2 outs in the first inning 2 games ago. Then he just got rocked a couple days ago. So that's good to know. But he been getting fucked up for sure. Corbin Carroll, 90-13. I like a lot of green right here. I like a lot of green, but we're going to see who holding that average. 96, again, more recent, closer to the top. 400, 392, 400, 390. Like, these are good to know, but we want to see if we can find an all-around player that's making all the right shit come together more often. Marte, Cattell. I seen too many people on him, so I know I'm not playing him, but he do, because he looked good yesterday and didn't go. Y'all know how that day late shit be. He got what you need, 93 with a 33% barrel, and you can see the consistency across the board. Like, it's good to know. Tawa, I don't know who this dude is, but I want to play him every time because he keep a he look 89 with that 33% barrel. It holds so much weight. So like he got a 33% barrel. He right under 90. We know Marte is the clear number 1. Appreciate that follow. But what about this Naylor and Carroll? It's interesting versus righty. 16 home runs versus righties. Carroll 7. Tawa 5. Oh, go to the value. All right, so Corbin Carroll 330 makes sense. Suarez 4. I wasn't even looking at you. I like Marte more, and he got the better odds, which is good. 5-1 odds is always great. Josh Naylor 680, interesting, and they don't got a line for this Tawa, however you pronounce it. But just from this alone, like seeing his 96 average, he right under 10. But look at this, like last 5 at bats. Everything going up, everything going far, right? So to see that, pay attention. Those are those gems. Like 680 is just priced too high. Seeing that he has to power, and he just walk off grand slam last night. You know he feeling himself today. Do he be going on Tuesdays? Let's find out, Josh. Oh shit, hold on. I remember Petty said something about Carol on Tuesdays. She wasn't lying. That boy got 8 homers on Tuesdays with a 952 slugger. She wasn't lying. Corbin Carroll smashing shit on Tuesdays. You said Naylor. What was it about Naylor? Naylor. 4 home runs at home, 6 at night. He got 1 this month. He got 2 on Tuesdays. Yep, with a 471 slugger. That is true. How many at home? For Naylor, 4 of his 8 at home. 4 of his 8 is at home. 6 of his 8 is at night. Carroll, if you're just talking about him, Corbin, I think it's their history, their career. Yeah, it's got to be their career. Or is it this season? I don't know. Corbin, 8. 8 of his 19 is at home. 16 of his 19 is at night. And he got 3 this month with an 800 slugger. Insane. Corbin might be him again. Didn't Corbin go last night, y'all? Yeah, first pitch of the game. Corbin ain't fucking around, bruh. Kyle. He's going to go today, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now, just because he sold the Twitter 2-leg yesterday. He's going today. Kyle is going. And he got this shit to go again for sure. Like the 96-20, you could see his recent log, just his last 9 at-bats. This is a righty. So he has 26 homers, 18 of them to righties. Corbin going again. I used to be afraid of the back-to-backs until I started seeing people go 4-5 days in a row. And I got over that fast. And it done worked. I'm telling you, baseball is a sport. I don't give a fuck what prop you taking. Pitches, hits. This is one of the main sports that hot and cold streaks matter. I cannot stress that enough to y'all. That's why a lot of these sites now that's giving y'all this information, notice they got a season section and they give you the option whether it's there or they give you the filters of looking at like last 5, last 10, last 15. I don't care about the full season no more. That's why this is gold. Last 15 at-bats from facing a righty with these pitches, right? Hot and cold streaks hold so much weight. When a motherfucker cold in baseball, good fucking luck. When they hot, ride the heat. I'm telling you, ride the wave. Like, yeah, you be like, oh, he just hit 2 in a row. And that's telling you right now that nigga got tunnel vision to every baseball that he touched. Like, that shit holds some weight. He cold. I already looked at him on Tuesday. 8 home runs on Tuesdays. That shit crazy. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, it matters. So these like last 15s, last 30s, if that's what you want to look at. Some look at last weeks, last 7 days, whatever it is. That shit matters in trying to gauge who to pull the trigger on. And let's see, versus BP. Versus the so this is their career if you're new in here. This is versus BP is these batters' career versus who are they going against? Arizona's bullpen. So you can even see who done got some homers off against what's the name? Let me get back over here because everybody was saying Rowdy, and I seen him earlier. So we know for sure it's Kyle. Like Kyle out the gate. Tellus, 94-13. His last 3 at-bats he made contact with. 102, 108, 110. That's hard as shit. All we need him to do is keep that power and then add one of these green angles with one of these green distances. Put all 3 of them bitches into one, and it's out of here. It's out of here. Who is? Oh, he ain't been playing. Hold on. I'm telling y'all, I be seeing some shit like you might not have that shit to be like an automatic, but if don't let me see too many greens in a row over here. So we don't need to though. Rowdy, the clear favorite is Kyle, 290. Rowdy, I love this at 5-1 odds. I love that 560. I'm telling you, like especially if you start learning and you start playing them straight. Think about it. If you play 4 people for a home run and all 4 people was plus 400, that's 4-1 odds. If you split like let's say $20, if you put 5 on each, if one of them hit, you made your 20 back. Once that second and on hit, you in the so you start understanding that when you start playing them in straights. Like whatever the first number is, that's how many you would have to lose before you lost money, like without breaking even. So, or easier. If he a plus 600, I can play this play 6 times and I would only need to hit it once in 6 times to break even. If I can hit it any more than that, I'm already in the, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the profit. So 560 for Rowdy Tellus with that power is good to know. They said who the pitcher was for this game. I seen who the pitcher was for this. No, I didn't. I thought they said it was gonna be that Miller dude, right? Well, I I don't know what to do with that right now because they ain't gave us shit. But you can just tell just from looking over here. I see that Tatis is favored it. Then Machado, which makes sense. One thing I do know about Padres, if you don't know, they're right field for right-handed hitter friendly. It's harder for lefties. I think it's like in the last couple years. Let me see. Or is it lefties? Or is it? Where's they at? Padres. Okay, right here. They second. So yeah, they harder for lefties. It's easier for righties. So that's why a lot of people always be on Tatis and Machado. Outside of this data, that's why they quicker to take them when they play at home. Because Padres is second best park behind the Dodgers park to get home runs to right-handed batters. But I don't know who the Matt Sauer. Who the what hand is he? The most I can do is probably the hand. It doesn't say shit on here. Well, why y'all tell me that? We got Dylan Cease. It ain't the best weather, but wind is going to like right field. So we got Dylan Cease, who've given up 5 of his 8 to lefties. Shohei Day? And Shohei is at 2.5. This is the only time I will play Shohei. Is when his odds is like this, like plus 200 or more, just to make it less difficult. Like when he be in the ones and all that, hell no. This actually some of the best value you're gonna get on Shohei. And I knew this shit was gonna be green. This probably some of the best odds you're gonna get for an Ohtani home run. He a righty? Okay. Yeah, that's some of the best odds. If you've been playing Shohei or you pay attention to home run odds, you know. That's some of the best value you're gonna get on the Shohei. It's 250. And 2 of those is plus 1,000. Yo, 10-1. So that might be a automatic today. And I don't never even look at him or judge because they be disrespectful with the odds. Max Muncy, for sure. Not only do he got the averages, just pay attention to his denown. Like, that shit look crazy. What's this, a righty? Okay. 19. Where you at, Muncy? 9. Conforto. 97-20. Interesting. Will Smith. So it's Ohtani and Muncy. But I want to see the odds for, who was it? You and you. Will. Okay, so Shohei 250. What is Muncy? Muncy is, why is this moving and not this? 470. That's great value. Now, where is the Conforto is 870. Will Smith is 630. Very interesting. Spam, my boy. What's up, brother? That is very interesting, y'all. Like the odds that they giving y'all for Will Smith and Conforto. But clearly the favorites is Shohei. Again, you're not going to get these odds often. It's always usually like at plus 200 or lower. So Shohei is for sure should be on one of your 2-mans today. Like for sure. Given that you're going to get it at 250. And then you got the Max Muncy at 470, great value. And then you got these 2 sleepers right here, 870 and 630. Or, y'all know, go to total base route. Conforto, I would lean more towards. Not only is the odds better, that's where Dylan Cease is weaker at, to the lefties. So it's like the Muncies, the Shoheis, and the Hims before I did Will Smith. But 870, I'm going to be watching this shit. Yeah, yep. Every time I do the show, it go right after. Oh, that's everybody. Oh, before I forget, y'all. I don't know his pitches, but we're going to at least look to righties. They said he was a righty. So, and this is just telling you how Tatis is performing in the last 15 at-bats to righties only. I can't get the pitches. I don't see him. That's a great 2-man. I can't believe Kirk is 800. I can't believe that. Machado, he got that power. We just need him to put that shit together again. Let's see this. Tatis. Let me go to his splits. 9 of your 13 homers is at home. 12 of them is at night. Tuesdays, you got 2. All right. Where is Machado? See your splits. You hit more on the road. Night games, 5 June. You got 4 this month. You got 2 on Tuesdays. But you don't hit a lot here. So how they got in favor? What they got the odds? Okay, it makes sense. I think I would take Tatis. If I got to pick one, it's Tatis and Machado. Again, attack right-handed batters in Padres and Pecco. It's easier it's second home run friendliest to righties. But seeing that Tatis got more of his homers on the year and more of those at home, Tatis at 380, 4-1 odds. Conforto not listed. A lot of the good players that we be looking at don't be. They might not even play. But just keep it in mind. To right sinker cutter, to left four-seam cutter. It's going to be a righty. You said to the righties. It's a sinker and a cutter. All right. His power went up. What happened to Campusano? So, okay. So, good shit, y'all. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the subs. If you're not subbed up to the YouTube, make sure you sub up to the YouTube. I know 90% of y'all are. You don't even got to ask. I know a lot of people new, so I don't mind answering, but every live stream goes directly to YouTube. Give it about a good 30 to 45 minutes to an hour to upload, but I get it. People be in and out. People be at work. People be at school. So just the W and me, every single stream goes straight to YouTube. That way you can play it back, see what you miss, play pause at your speed. So love y'all, man. Let's make some money. Hey, if anybody made a parlay or any parlays, tag me in them bitches. Like, I be telling shit, and I'm a real one. Like, if I tell you, I'm going to tell you I told it, and I be breaking people off. Like, I'm going to figure out what I want to do, but y'all be in here taking the right notes, you know what I'm saying? And I be missing a lot of it. So, W streams, man. Spam the W's before we end the stream, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some money. Appreciate y'all as always. I can't stress that shit enough. It's none of this. No me in this situation without y'all. So it's all love. Again, I just spam the YouTube. Sub up, turn the noties on so you know. We back at it again tomorrow, but let's have a great Dinger Tuesday. I feel like it's a lot of players that owe down. It's a lot of money to be made. Let's go make this money. I look forward to seeing y'all crashing out on the internet because you just done hit your biggest lay ever. Love y'all, man. So, hey, only one Navo, if I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. Navo, he actually just wrote down in the chat, W Cuzzos. He wrote down every person from every game that we discussed. So you might want to screenshot that out the chat if you forgot or you need it. So W man, let's rob the robbers, y'all. I see y'all in the morning. Love y'all. Good luck. May the night be the best gambling night of your gambling life. In a minute, y'all.